Taylor Swift is a billionaire. Let's start there.
Yep.
Second,
congrats to Taylor Swift. Congrats. Travis Kelce. Congrats.
What was that? Oh, okay.
That's her boyfriend.
Andrew Shxts, a known comedian, very funny, had this to say about Taylor Swift.
I hate we have to compare them. It's unfair to Beyonce. You can't compare. But check it out. The only person you can compare Taylor to is Michael Jackson, and I'm telling you. And if I'm being honest, it's Michael Jackson. There's the only person you can compare her to. If you talk about hits, and listen, I don't want to do this, but we could do it. I don't want to do this, we could do it. You can't tell me Beyonce has the same amount of hits, no features, as Taylor. She does. She got no. Take away the features, you can't even name.
But why do you have to take away the features?
You can't even name them.
Beyonce don't have a lot of features though.
But why do you have to take away the features?
You can't name 10 Beyonce songs. 10 Beyonce songs without the features. Go.
Wait, are you talking about no Destiny's Child? What do you mean by no?
No Destiny's Child, no Jay-Z, no
features.
But
why?
We have to compare them.
Why does the crux of his argument start with, "Yo, I'm going to take away one of your skills"? You can't beat me one on.
That's not a skill. Features not
being able to collab with another artist and take their sound. That was just your whole Drake crux. Is that Drake is able to feature with anybody, and now when Beyonce does it, it's different.
I'm not, but y'all were saying that you hate that about Drake. So what are you saying?
I do hate that about Drake.
I didn't say that was a skill that Drake has that he can collab with anybody. That's not a skill.
It is a skill being able to work with different people.
Oh, okay, I guess in a really like small way, it's a skill, because like if you're an artist, it's what you're bringing to the table. Like she's not. First of all, the reason why it's a comparison is because Taylor Swift has no features. Like the songs, all her #1 songs are with nobody else. So that's why it's an even playing field where they're both no features. If you could name the songs that you're naming and they're all Beyonce, and that's like French Montana. Niggas can't name 10 French Montana songs without features.
Well, I don't know how French and Beyonce got into the same conversation.
Because it's the collaboration, Rob. It's the collaboration.
But Beyonce is a mega star. What?
Man, oh man.
I don't know what I would be able to take away from Taylor, but taking away Beyonce's features makes his argument. He doesn't have an argument if you just say,
"What's his name?"
Hey, who makes better music?
That is the point of his argument. That's not saying that
because she has big songs with other big artists. It doesn't mean she doesn't have solo bangers.
But you should be able to name them if she does.
I just told you I couldn't name any of her songs. But if a Beyonce joint comes on, I know it's Single Ladies. And how are you just? I don't understand why you can just take away half of somebody's skill for something, like half of her.
It's a blessing.
Why don't you get the French Montana comparison? Because
because French doesn't have any singles that are just French that go crazy. Beyonce does.
French is a hood rapper. Like we're not gonna. We're not gonna.
It's comparing the collaboration factor.
There's many artists who collaborate with other people. Little Durk does it all the time.
But you can name Little Durk's songs by himself.
And I can name Beyonce songs by themselves.
Right. But it's the question is what songs are more popular, what songs are more like known by people is
tons of them. If Beyonce comes out with a song, people are tuning in.
Well, wait, Taylor Swift is white in America. That's the unfair comparison. That she's white in America. She's a poppy white girl.
Okay. I mean, J. Cole's black in America, but
J. Cole and there are white artists that pop off way more than him because they reach a larger demographic because the larger part of America is white.
You know what? That's a good argument. I'm not mad at this. I'm the messenger here bringing to you the voice memo.
What's his name?
Andrew Shxts.
Andrew Shxts. Comment, do something, because again, he's just a comedian. Remember that, people. He's a comedian. That was stupid. That was hilarious. I'm just upset. Don't disrespect Queen Beyonce like that. You're bugging. The Queen, you're dumb. Get the belt, wake up, get some water, drink something, do something, but don't ever. I'm mad we're even talking about this. Beyonce is Beyonce. There's Single Ladies. There's Irreplaceable. There's Revolutionary. There's I could go in. You know, come on, man. Come on, man.
That's why you can.
Okay,
yeah, I don't care. But we're not gonna talk about. Oh, congrats on being a billionaire. But we're not gonna talk about comparing.
That's another
Taylor
thing.
Swift
That's another
to
thing.
Michael Jackson.
She's a billionaire.
She has no kids either. She has no. She has no kids. She's not married. Beyonce had kids. She took a step back. Her man is Jay-Z. So that aggression to go forward and have to do something instead of being a mother, you got to take that stuff into consideration.
Rihanna's a billionaire. What the fuck are you talking about? Rihanna? She's a billionaire with 2 kids.
Rihanna's not a billionaire yet.
Rihanna's been a billionaire.
Rihanna is not a billionaire, bro.
I think I'm with Jalani on this
She's
one.
fucking retarded. And then he's talking mad confident. Rihanna's been a billionaire for like 2-3 years.
What do you mean?
Look up on your phone, your fancy phone.
Okay, wait. What about?
Get back to me when you look.
Could Taylor Swift?
He said Rihanna's not a billionaire.
How would Taylor Swift's? Actually, I think she'd do very well in this. But what do you think Taylor's numbers would look like if she did a surprise drop, the way Beyonce did with, was it Lemonade or Renaissance?
Honestly, I'm pretty sure she's. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, but I'm pretty sure she's been doing them.
Because 2023. Come on, man. All right, she just became a billionaire last year. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Just last year.
We're past that.
Oh man, bro. Come on, make it seem like I'm tripping.
Anyway, as far as Taylor Swift and her surprise drops, she's honestly been. I'm not even a big fan, but she's been trying to get her albums back that she's done with the past label.
Trying to get her masters back.
Right, exactly. So she's been recreating albums, and they're going crazy because she has like Beyonce has the freaking Beehive. Taylor Swift has
the Swifties,
the fucking Swifties, and they're going bananas.
You know, but
and
that's
honestly,
the Swifties.
What's Beyonce's last album called? Do you know? I bet you don't. Oh,
is it the Carters?
We're not gonna do this. Like,
oh
like
shit! Oh shit! Got you on camera.
But we don't know. I couldn't tell you Taylor's last album.
I get it. You're not for Taylor. You're not.
No. But
wait, how does he get the pass because he's not for?
No.
I didn't ask him. I mean, what's Beyonce's last album?
I have no idea, but it doesn't matter to me because what's happening with Taylor Swift remastering hers is that's just good marketing. Hey, no, but that's because the label owned it. Yep. So now she wants hers back. So she's redoing them. And the reason the streams are going through the roof is because the reason she's redoing it, she says to the Swifties, hey, I don't get paid when you listen to this stream of the album. Right. So I'm redoing it. Right. Listen to this new stream if you want to help me get what I rightfully deserve. Right. Those are they're crazy stans. They're their own hive. They're the Swifties. That's why those are going crazy all over again because she manipulated the marketing in a brilliant way. I love this shit. I swear to God, I do.
This is the one point I didn't get a chance to because you had to look up if Rihanna was a billionaire. Anyway, Taylor Swift, compare Rihanna and Taylor Swift as far as them both being billionaires.
So we're off the Beyonce topic right now?
It's all relevant because it's still talking about Taylor Swift.
But they're not on the same pedestal, what? Beyonce and Taylor Swift.
Who's not on the same? Why?
Beyonce? No, we're not. As far as in general, we're not going to compare Beyonce to Taylor Swift. That's a disrespect to Beyonce.
I mean,
I'll disagree with you here. I think she is her own. She is a force to be reckoned with.
She wouldn't have created this feat that we're talking about. Her being a billionaire is literally because of her music.
That's good, but I'm talking about as an artist though.
I can't even get this point out. Is that the fact that Rihanna is a billionaire not because of her music? She's a billionaire. She's a billionaire now.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Because of her Fenty products, like her lingerie, her makeup, all of that. Mm-hmm. Taylor Swift is a fucking billionaire because of her music. That's a whole different ballgame. Okay. That's a whole different statement. So you can't say that she doesn't compare to Beyonce when she became a billionaire off of her music. The success of her music.
Money or are we talking music?
It's all relative because she wouldn't be making the money if she wasn't making good music.
Like I said.
How familiar with Taylor Swift are you?
Swiftie. Oh, fuck. See, that's what I was.
No. I just want to know. Familiar? Yeah, because I like me, you, and J-Wattz.
As you guys are. Honestly.
Okay, so then that's not enough because me, you, and J-Wattz all know about Fenty. We all know about Beyonce's line. I don't know if the three of us are educated enough to say that she made all her money off of music. I don't know what other endeavors she has.
Well, I'm sure that she has other endeavors, but the main one isn't Fenty.
Like, but no, she's a big enough star that she might have something else that might just be in a space that three black men might not be familiar with.
I'm not familiar with any Swiftie movements.
And that might not be true. I'm just saying, like, as a general thing, like, our girls are going to buy Fenty. Right. Our girls might not buy whatever Taylor Swift is selling, so we might not know that Taylor Swift is a big endorser for XYZ.
Right. Well, the news is that she became a billionaire off of her Eras tour, her most recent tour.
But she put in a movie theater, didn't she?
Yeah, exactly. So it's like different, but it's again surrounding her music though. It's not necessarily she has a product out that's increasing, like doing millions and hundreds of millions of sales.
Yeah, it's a tour. It's it's a tour that went into movie theaters. Like she's getting revenue off of it came into the movie. It's based on the music, but it's not similar to Jay-Z, dissimilar to Jay-Z putting out Backstage back in the day. Like that is propaganda and almost merch.
That's another comparison because again, Jay-Z, as we all know, like he could put out that movie, the Backstage movie, but he's not a billionaire off of music. He's a billionaire off of so many other endeavors.
Do you want to have this real conversation? Because I think there's a real reason that this happens.
I'm listening.
I think that hip hop or our culture is a door for the most part to getting into other things. It's very rare, and not very rare, but most people don't come from something else and then get into hip hop to make their money. I would say Drake is the exception. He came from acting. Maybe Jennifer Lopez used it to boost her music, but for the most part, hip hop is a door / an avenue, and that even goes back to the Drake part. He used hip hop to become the biggest star in that, and now he's moved over to other lanes. Right. Rihanna used hip hop to become a big star, and then she moved into fashion and clothing and business. Right. I think in the mainstream media, which tends to be white, you don't have to move as far. And so like there's a reason that Jay-Z started in rap and then moved to other ventures. 50 Cent did the same thing. Hip hop is a gateway where other forms of music might allow you to live longer. How many retired country singers do you know? I know rappers that retire. Rap is almost a sport. It's Jay-Z retired and came back. Joe Budden retired. Rappers retire. Right. Garth Brooks might bang you over the head with a banger next week. Like, there's hip hop, our culture is different.
A country artist? I'm familiar.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, no, he might bet. Bon Jovi, like those guys still, U2, like those dudes don't have to retire because it's not that, like, rap has made for some reason, it's a gateway. It's black people set the tone in the culture within the country for what's cool. So you get in with them. Justin Timberlake's a good example. He did all that stuff with Janet Jackson and where 2020 Experience, him and Jay-Z are kicking it. And then he just stepped away from black people and gave us Man in the Woods. Right. Like, shit happens. Yeah. It happens a lot in our culture. And I'm okay with everybody moving themselves up, but look at Cardi. What's the last Cardi song?
Cardi B or Playboy Cardi?
Cardi B.
Okay.
Jealousy. Also.
Yeah, she started out as a stripper. She made it big in music, and now she is touching money from everything but music.
Right. She got kids, so she stepped back. That's
They call that a callback. But like that is part of it for Taylor.
I get everything that you're saying, but are you ultimately just saying that Taylor Swift is more successful than the different people we named because it's more, the music industry is more made for white people? Can you just
America?
Or
I wouldn't stop at the music industry. Right. I would state America.
Okay, so that's fair. Like, again, this is I'm the messenger of someone else's statement, but he has a point, and we've broken it down to where we've kind of proven his point. Like, so that I feel like we
didn't prove his point. He said that Beyonce and Taylor Swift, if you take away Beyonce's features, then you can't name 10 songs. We already know we can.
That wasn't necessarily his whole point.
But comparing Taylor Swift to Michael Jackson is a slap in the face. She's a billionaire. Congratulations. She's not the only one. But again, I don't think we're going to compare these two women.
Do you think
for their impact and their music, for their impact in society, and for now, people still are listening to Beyonce. Beyonce started out when she was like 12. Singing in church and stuff like that. I don't know nothing about Taylor Swift. I'm not a Swiftie. Okay. So again, keep that in mind. Like, these are just things that are just coming off the top. Right. But we're not comparing these two women because I just feel like it's unfair.
Right. Well, we just got done saying that Taylor Swift is a billionaire due to her music. For the most part, the majority of it, as far as we know, it's due to her music. Okay. If Beyonce is even I'm sure she's a billionaire, right? She married Jay-Z. We know Jay-Z's a billionaire, but we don't necessarily know if Beyonce's a billionaire. But if she is, or if she's not, It's not due to her music. It's due to her being with Jay-Z and the other different things that she does.
I don't know that that's true though.
If-
Because
you
the
don't even
music
know
is
she's
where
doing
you
it.
got
That's
your
great.
start. The music is where you got your start though.
Right.
So then, like, a large portion of how she became a star is due to the music.
Right.
Like, it might not be directly in sales revenue, and if that's what you're saying, then I have no point here.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, then I'm shutting the fuck up.
Okay. Watts, would you like to also?
I just don't think Beyonce and Taylor Swift should be in the same conversation, and I stand on that. I don't know what y'all think, but that's how I feel. That's what I'm saying today.
And I think some of Schultz's point to the Michael Jackson aspect might have been...
You gotta listen, bro.
No. I think what Schultz
sense.
was saying Michael Jackson wise, I don't think that was musically. I think that was
Impact.
no how
Around the world.
bitches used to faint when Michael Jackson walked up to them on stage.
Okay.
And that's how
Same thing with Elvis.
no but that's how the Swifties react to
How far
Taylor.
do you wanna go? Yeah.
Like
Yes.
no, but that's how the Swifties react to Taylor. Like
Yeah, her
her going to
Elvis with that?
What?
Are you bigging up Elvis with that, or are you saying that like so what? Elvis had the same thing. What do you?
So what? Elvis had the same.
But he was
thing.
talking about that about Michael Jackson. So are you saying
know.
so?
no,
what's Michael
but
Jackson?
like
Taylor, the Taylor album.
He wasn't saying that about Taylor Swift.
He's comparing the conversation. Listen.
no,
let me
but
finish.
Taylor is a big enough star that her dating an NFL player has affected the NFL's ratings.
Good point.
Yes.
Good point.
And I think that's what Schultz is saying. Like, this, she's going
That's
to the
crazy.
games. People they don't care about watching the football.
They
They're
wanna
waiting.
catch her.
They
Yes.
want to catch her.
Yes.
That's massive.
His jersey
That's-
was like the most like his sales went up like 400%.
No. That's massive, and I think
Right.
that's where the Michael Jackson
impact is
comment
serious,
comes.
yes.
That's you know what? That's a great point.
But I
Rob,
think that's
but
what he was
not
trying to
what he
say.
was saying.
That's not what he was.
What he was saying is if we break it down to songwriting, because Michael Jackson didn't write all of his songs, and she writes all of his songs. That's what he was saying. But you made a great point too on his behalf, honestly.
I'm trying, Schultz. This is a bad argument,
Right,
though.
but as far as song,
We went from talking to money to now we're talking about impact. Rob just tried to go in a different route.
I mean, it's a deep conversation.
So now we're talking about songwriting. That's what this whole thing was about.
No,
Songwriting.
we're shifting the conversation. It started off with the no collaborations.
Where are we
no
at right now,
collaborations.
sir?
We're talking about Michael Jackson and freaking Taylor Swift. If we compare both those people, because most of Michael Jackson's discography is solo records. If you compare it to songwriting for songwriting, you might have to look at Taylor Swift because what songs did Michael Jackson write?
Taylor ain't got no goddamn Thriller. She ain't got no Beat It. She ain't got Billie Jean.
Write those songs. You're saying songs, but do you know if he wrote those songs?
I can't even.
Chris Brown doesn't write a majority of his songs. If we look up right now, Michael Jackson's songs.
But wait, that
those
has
songs-
never mattered in any avenue
That's
of
his
music
point. That's
except
his point.
rap.
That's his point.
Rap is the
I'm
only
just
place
saying
where
his
it's
point. I'm
ever
just saying his
mattered.
point. His point was if
give
we
me
run it
3
back,
Taylor Swift songs.
huh?
Jelani, give me 3 Taylor Swift songs.
I'm saying his point.
Jelani,
I'm
just
not
give
a
me
Taylor
3 Taylor
Swift. I'm
Swift
not.
songs.
You want me? 21. No, 22 is what it's called. What's the new one?
Don't
Cruel
ask
Summer.
somebody for help,
Cruel
Jelani.
Summer. I got 22 and Cruel Summer. 22 Cruel Summer and. Give me 1 second to give me. I'm not a Taylor Swift fucking guy, but
He doesn't have to name these.
Jelani,
I can give you one more if I really thought
give me-
about it.
Jelani, give me 3 Beyonce songs.
Oh, Single Ladies, Irreplaceable, and Countdown.
Yeah, but that doesn't help.
Jelani,
That
give
doesn't
me
matter
three-
though, because
Jelani, give me 3 Michael
I'm not a
Jackson
We're
Taylor
not the
Swift
demo.
fan.
We're not the demo. I get J-Watt's point, but your point is we're not the demo. We're not
I'm
Taylor's
giving
demo.
you someone else's point.
We're not
and then
Taylor's
talking about his
demo.
points.
Okay.
Because you're having a problem. You're having a hard time really addressing his points. Asking me my three top songs for fucking Taylor Swift
I'm
is
not
not his
feeling
point.
anything he said.
You're also not addressing the things he's saying because you're talking about. Because the last thing we were talking about is songwritten songs like by Michael Jackson versus songwritten songs by Taylor Swift. So if
And
you
it's her
compare
thing
those
that
songs-
all of hers are
yes,
written originally by her.
Yes, that's what's being. That's the news.
By him.
No, by Taylor Swift. Oh, by Andrew
You're talking
Schultz.
about the new stuff.
We can
that
look
she
at we
said
can look
she
up the
is-
credits though.
Okay. I think that's
So it's like when
that's
Rob was
necessary.
saying Thriller, Beat It, all these
Right,
classic ass
right,
songs, they're not necessarily made by Michael Jackson. Like we can check, but if we go check and see that they're not made, then that defeats the point.
I guess Schultz's point is I mean, it's hard for him to lose the argument with how nuanced and descriptive it is.
But it's
She
also-
had to write Michael had to write the song by himself. There couldn't have been no features.
bro.
The beat had to come from Southwest in Africa. Like, I guess if with all these,
he didn't do all that.
Jalani, he did two out of those three
But
things.
yes.
Yo, there's no features.
But it's a
You had
talent
to-
thing, Rob. It's a talent thing. If you wrote your best songs, that speaks to your talent. If you were able to have #1 songs all by yourself, no collaborations, that speaks to your talent. These are all facts or factors. Like, yes, it's not rap, but that's why rap is considered like that. Because who the fuck praises is gonna praise someone with a ghostwriter or has like who doesn't write their own raps.
But it
Like
only
video-
matters in rap. Why does it? Since when has it mattered in pop?
And Andrew Schultz made the point. That's what I'm saying. It's a good
Yes,
point.
because it's a
not
very
really the point.
nuanced. It's
Michael
a
Jackson has written over 150 songs of his own with more than 20 reaching multi-million performance status.
This is our freaking human Google right here.
Yep, facts.
no, but like,
Facts.
but like,
Taylor
it's
Swift has only wrote 60 songs as she is listed as the sole writer.
Okay,
60
but is
to 150.
Is his one? First off, do you know what 150? He has a long discography. One. Second off,
No, 150 has reached the multi-platinum, multi-million performance status on American radio and television.
what Michael Jackson song wouldn't do that? All his fucking songs
I get it,
are
but
multi-million.
150 songs you're talking
But
about.
that he wrote. He's saying that he's a
sole
writer.
writer. That was the
Did
conversation.
it say? Let me read it.
Taylor's
Let
only-
me
Let me read it. Let me read it. It's
You're telling me
wild.
to come with it.
He might have his first point. As a songwriter, he penned more than 150 songs.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't say that doesn't. There's no sole writer. He can pen it and it can be a co-writer.
Oh my gosh.
Like every song Drake or Chris Brown or whoever is on, they have co-writers and they also are part of the freaking writing process.
Okay. So that was just made for nothing. Knowing Michael Jackson damn near got more than 150 songs. Hey, listen. Go
I
hang
like
out and
it.
support your boy.
I fuck with him. I'm not gonna lie. And he like if he
And I know I like Schultz a lot
right.
too.
I like if Charlamagne had a point, we'd be talking about with Charlamagne right now. But
Saw Charlamagne stayed quiet though. Keep that in mind.
he was
knows
hesitant.
damn well
He was
where this
hesitant. He
conversation
also
was
didn't
going.
have answers for him.
He denied it. He was saying no.
But he didn't give